I'm Sean Guerrero. You've seen me in such fine quality, epic AP Chemistry educational videos such as Lab Safety and Procedure. Is it just for me or is it for everyone else? And you too can be in AP Chemistry if you work hard enough. Okay, the idea behind this lab, ladies and gentlemen, is the decomposition of Epsom salts. What do we have? So we're going to be looking at Epsom salts and we're going to be heating them up, and the basic idea is we're trying to find out how much water we can get through it, and based off of that determine what the hydrate is on our Epsom salts. So what are we going to need? Well, we're going to need a balance, we're going to need a scupula, we're going to need a cooling pad, we are also going to need a pair of tongs, we're going to need our evaporating dish, our wire gauze screen, a ring, and a ring stand, and of course our trusty burner. So the lab is basically going to be set up like this, and what you're going to need to do, you're going to need to take this and you are going to put it on the balance, and then you are going to weigh it. Now make sure it's empty and dry. Then you're going to take it, then you're going to add from your little source there, you're going to add about 2 grams of Epsom salts, okay? Then you're going to take it back and you're going to put it on here, and you're going to light this on a low flame, okay? Now I do have the instructions here as well, but the idea is you're going to keep it with a low flame because the reason why you don't want it too high a flame, you don't want things to start flying out, because if stuff starts flying out, pew, 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 that means your data is going to be messed up, okay? And that's not going to work, and that's not the Sean Guerrero way. It just isn't. Okay, so what's going to happen is that over time water is going to be removed and you'll be able to see it. I'm not going to tell you how you can tell. Should be able to, okay? And then after that you're going to increase the flame a little bit, and then you're going to do it about 15 minutes roughly total for this heating. Then we're going to have to cool it off. Now here's the thing, you can't grab this because you're going to burn yourself. That's where the tongs come in, and you can go in, grab the tongs like this, go ahead and put it on your little cooling pad here, and you're going to let it sit there for about 5 minutes or so. Okay, you're going to let it cool, and then you're going to take it and then you're going to weigh it. And it shouldn't have to be 5 minutes, but you need to let it cool off a little bit, so then you can go and weigh it, and then you're going to write down the information. Okay? Then you're going to take this back. Remember, don't grab it with your bare hands, because that's not the Sean Guerrero way, because Sean Guerrero is a safe guy. Okay? And you're going to put it back up here, and then you're going to let it heat it up on full flame for about another 5 minutes or so. Then you're going to take it off. Okay? You're going to put that down on your cooling pad, and then you're going to let it sit there for about a few minutes, let it cool off. Then you're going to go back and put it back on your balance. Okay? Now, here's the thing. If there is a loss of weight between the first and second weighing, then what happened was the salt wasn't dry the first time, and you're going to need to weigh it again. You'll have to do the process again of putting this back on, okay? Putting this back on here, let it warm up for about 5 minutes, take it off, put it back on, let it cool, and then go ahead and weigh it. And the idea is that the weight should be constant, because remember, the idea is we're trying to drive the water off, okay? That's the idea behind it. And then after that, ladies and gentlemen, well, then you get to do all the wonderful calculations. Hey, I'm Sean Guerrero and you're not. Hope this helped you. Take care.
All hail the Imperial Guard.